Hello, everyone. Well, it is today, another Sunday in May, and it is Mother's Day. Oh, that rhymed. Huh, how cool is that? Well, then all I can say is I wish every mother out there uh, a happy Mother's Day. Yes? Okay. Uh, we're having a lazy. We're gonna have a very lazy. Besides it's Sunday, a lazy Sunday. We're gonna have a super lazy Sunday today. And my daughter and I here, we already decided we're not cooking. Okay, we're cooking tonight, mainly because we have some steak in the fridge. We could put in the freezer. Really, we could, but we're gonna cook up the steak, and I have some salad greens out here, so we're gonna make it quick. Okay, so we're not cooking. Just later today. I might just go over there and take those steaks and stick them in the freezer and tell my daughter we're not cooking today. Uh, yeah, and that is that. Okay, done. Those are my Mother's Day wishes for everyone out there. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Uh, I don't know. Kind of drawing a blank on the rest of it. To me, I'm not. I don't care about Mother's Day at all. I don't care about Father's Day either, or Parents' Day, or Children's Day. Don't. I don't. I think that it should be Mother's Day, Father's Day, Parents' Day, Children's Day, Day of all things, every day. And if we're only paying attention, special attention, once a year to people that are, in our lives, just about every day, um, and we can't show every day how super special they are, then and loved and cared for, and I don't know what, then these holidays are just a farce. Yes, they are. I don't want to be a part of the farce. Okay, not want to be a part of the farce. Here, I wished everybody a happy Mother's Day. Right, there you go. That done with that. I went out with my daughter here, and we went and bought our own chocolates. And yeah, am I going to wait for? I'm not going to do that. If other stuff is coming my way today, that's great, but I'm not going to wait for something that I want, which is chocolate. And I found some Swiss chocolate, Swiss pralines, and so I got us here one, and my oldest daughter one, and then we bought some. They were Lindt. Yeah, they're Lindt. Yeah, they're pretty good. Well, anyway, so that's what we did. We got all kinds of other goodies that we wanted. We would, not really get otherwise. So it was fun. It was great, and that is that. Yes. So I said, if it can't be Mother's Day, Father's Day, Children's Day, Parents' Day, Day of all things, every day, God's Day, every day, what's the point? Right? What's the point? Um, just saying. Make it a part of your daily life, not a once a year day in your life. How about that? Just saying, people can do whatever they want out there. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it, and others can feel about it however they would like to feel about it. I don't have anything against these days. I'm just saying I don't want to be a part of it really. June, who's out there? Is it Bagel? Bagel likes to come over here and just annoy the heck out of my cat here. And June just won't have. June doesn't. Oh, why did he come? Who is it? It's Elliot. Is it Elliot? I can see the face through the curtain I have up to keep the bugs out, but the door open. Better retreat, whoever you are. Oh, oh. Little excitement. Oh, she's going out. Then she gets courageous when they when they back off. She gets courageous and actually chases them. Her life's gotten so much more interested since we've been here. Oh my gosh, I love it. Then we find a vole over in front of the door. It's amazing to me on how cats somehow this is like their love language, right? When cats hunt and then catch something, they deposit it. If they deposit it in front of your feet, right, or in front of your door, right, that's their love language, right? They're presenting their trophy to you. Right? I love that. All right, so let's get going. We are actually in the last chapter now in Jeremiah. So let's get going. Super chapter 6 appendix in the book of Jeremiah, the destruction of 52, the destruction of Jerusalem and the pardon of Jehoiakim. Jehoiakim. Zedekiah was 21 years old when he came to the throne, and he reigned for 11 years in Jerusalem. So now we're going backwards again with all this. His mother's name was Hamutal, daughter of Jeremiah of Libnah. Different Jeremiah, I assume. Whoa, this gets complicated. Maybe it wasn't. He did what is displeasing to Yahweh, just as Jehoiakim had done. That this should happen to Jerusalem and Judah was due to Yahweh's anger, resulting in his casting them away from his presence. That's a lie. That's not true. I'm doing this for the reputation of God. Everybody remember, please? No. Said, you know, they lay the blame at people's feet, like the people's guilty conscience, and then blame God and lay it all at his feet. It's just wrong. Zedekiah rebelled against the king of Babylon in the 9th year of his reign, in the 10th month, on the 10th day of the month. Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, advanced on Jerusalem with his entire army. He pitched camp in front of the city and threw up earthworks round it. The city lay under siege till the 11th year of King Zedekiah, in the 4th month, on the 9th day of the month, when famine was raging in the city and there was no food for the populace. A breach was made in the city wall. The king and all the fighting men then fled, leaving the city under cover of dark, by way of the gate between the two walls, which is near the king's garden. The Chaldeans had surrounded the city, and made his way towards the Arabah. Wow, what a dang coward on top of everything, huh? Here, he gets the whole city. Okay, it's all locked down, and the people start to starve, and then the king hightails it out of there. Wow. Okay. What a you know what? I'd be embarrassed to write this down here. Whoever wrote this down at the time, I'd be embarrassed to do that. Ugh. The Chaldean troops pursued the king and caught up with Zedekiah in the plains of Jericho, where all his troops deserted. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Don't expect loyalty from your soldiers or your people if you are the coward as well, right? Yes, I'm just saying. But the Chaldeans captured the king and took him to the king of Babylon at Riblah in the territory of Hamath, where he passed sentence on him. He had Zedekiah's sons slaughtered before his eyes. He also had all the chief men of Judah put to death at Riblah. He then put out Zedekiah's eyes, and loading him with chains, the king of Babylon carried him off to Babylon, where he kept him prisoner until his dying day. Ugh. In the 5th month, on the 10th day of the month, it was in the 19th year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, Nebuzaradan, commander of the guard, a member of the king of Babylon's staff, yes, we know that, entered Jerusalem. He burned down the temple of Yahweh, the royal palace, and all the houses in Jerusalem. We already read all this. They could have just put this in. Appendix. They could have just put this part in and got rid of the rest of the 51 chapters, right? Yes? The Chaldeans' troops who accompanied the commander of the guard demolished all the walls surrounding Jerusalem. Nebuzaradan, commander of the guard, deported some of the poor people and the remainder of the population left in the city, the deserters who had gone over to the king of Babylon, and the rest of the artisans. We already read all this. I said, and this is more in a historic context, right? Context, except for the first part where Yahweh is mentioned, but otherwise it's just like a historic, okay, this is what happened. No need to pull God into it, right? Yes? Just saying. Nebuzaradan, commander of the guard, deported some of the... Okay, we read that. Oh, no, wait. Deported some of the poor people and the remainder of the population left in the city. Okay, the deserters who had gone over to the king of Babylon, and the rest of the artisans. But Nebuzaradan, commander of the guard, left some of the poor country people behind as vineyard workers and plowmen. The Chaldeans broke up the bronze pillars from the temple of Yahweh, the wheeled stands and the bronze sea, which were in the temple of Yahweh, and took all the bronze away to Babylon. They also took the ash containers, the scoops, the knives, the sprinkling bowls, the incense bowls, and the bronze furnishings used in worship. The commander of the guard also took the bowls, the censers, the sprinkling bowls, the ash containers, the lampstands, the goblets, and the saucers. We already read about that too in another book. Everything that was made of gold and everything made of silver. As regards to the two pillars, the one sea, the 12 bronze oxen supporting the sea, and the wheeled stands which King Solomon had made for the temple of Yahweh, there was no reckoning the weight of bronze in all these objects. As regards the pillars, the height of one pillar was 18 cubits, its circumference was 12 cubits, it was 4 fingers thick and hollow inside. What do I care? Again, why put treasures like this, okay, if they were treasures at that time, into God's temple? What's God's temple for? To store your treasure stuff? Show off all the gold and this and that? Oh, but it's for God. Okay, no. God can't. What's God going to do with silver and gold and bronze? What is God looking for in us? Huh? And here, oh, it's all in here and how that was all taken, this and that. Well, you know what? If you don't put anything in these places, then there's nothing to take. Then there's no need for anyone to go and desecrate a place of worship, right? Or a place of prayer. That should be very simple. Because the most important subject in a temple is whom? Us. We're the treasures of our Heavenly Parent. Should be. So what do I care if they get all this stuff? What do I care if Mother's Day comes around and then, oh, suddenly I'm getting this and I'm getting that. My children full well know that I like chocolate anytime. I love for them to just come visit and we'll have a great conversation. That's how I know they honor me as their mother, even if they humor me in some things. Yes? I don't need gold and silver from them. Chocolate. I can get that myself too. Just say. Yes? So again, look at this, how much this takes up. For what? This isn't teaching about our Heavenly Parent, about God's will and ideal for mankind. Nothing. I'm the one here now is saying, guys, who cares about this stuff? Anyway, so let them take it. It's there for the taking then, right? Can't protect it. You can protect your heart. No one can tear your belief from you. No one can steal your faith from you. your love for things, for people. No one. Just saying. So what's more important? Anyway, let's keep going. On it stood a capital of bronze, the height of the capital being 5 cubits. Round the capital were filigree and pomegranates, all in bronze. So also for the second pillar there were 96 pomegranates round the sides, making 100 pomegranates round the filigree in all. Don't care. The commander of the guard took prisoner Seraiah the chief priest, Zephaniah the priest next in rank, and the 3 guardians of the threshold. In the city he took prisoner an official who was in command of the fighting men, 7 of the king's personal friends who were discovered in the city, the secretary to the army commander responsible for military conscription, and 60 men of distinction discovered in the city. Nebuzaradan, commander of the guard, so don't even care. Okay. What? Took these men and brought them to the king of Babylon at Riblah, and at Riblah in the territory of Hamath, the king of Babylon had them put to death. Okay. Thus Judah was deported from its country. The number of the people deported by Nebuchadnezzar was as follows. In the 7th year, 3,023 Judeans. In the 18th year of Nebuchadnezzar, 832 persons were deported from Jerusalem. In the 23rd year of Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuzaradan, commander of the guard, deported 745 Judeans, in all 4,600 persons. Wow, over several years this happened. That's interesting. But in the 37th year of the exile of Jehoiachin, king of Judah, in the 12th month and on the 25th day of the month, Evil Merodach, king of Babylon, in the year he came to the throne, pardoned He's Evil Merodach king, but he pardoned Jehoiachin, king of Judah, and released him from prison. So how evil is he? He treated him kindly and allotted him a seat above those of the other kings who were with him in Babylon. Evil Merodach, king of Babylon. Evil. Maybe it's evil. It's a capital E, so it's spelled Evil. That's evil, but evil. Maybe it's a name. Evil is a name. Evil. Ephil. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway, he's not evil. Seems to be a nice guy. So Jehoiachin laid aside his prisoner's garb, and for the rest of his life always ate at the king's table, and his upkeep was permanently ensured by the king day after day for the rest of his life until the day he died. Good for him. That is the end of the book of Jeremiah. Thank God. Okay. Oh, then it's the book of Lamentations. Ugh. Let's see how long that is. And I'm going to finish up. It's lazy Mother's Day, super lazy Mother's Day Sunday. Oh, there's only 5. Oh, it's a short one. Oh, thank God. That's a really short one, the Lamentations. Then there's the book of Baruch. Oh. Okay, that makes it more interesting. Let's see, the book of Baruch. Oh, it's short too. Oh, another short one. Oh, a really short one. Only goes to 6. Ugh. Oh, Baruch is the one that was mentioned in the book of Jeremiah. I wonder if we're going to read the same stuff again. Probably. Oh, and then there's the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel. I like the way that name looks. It's a little hard for me to say Ezekiel. Ezekiel. That's a nice name. Oh, and that one's a long one again. Oh. Oh! Woo! After that, is the book of Daniel. Ah, but Ezekiel is long. Huh? And then it's about Nebuchadnezzar again. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Alright, alright, alright. Well, there it is. Okay, that's it. That's all I have to share today. Yes. I am most likely going to say a special prayer today, special thoughts today, for all the mothers out there who are crying today. For the simple reason that they have unfilial, selfish children. And that doesn't mean that they were raised like that. It's just there are unfilial children out there. Age doesn't matter in that regard. And leave their mothers saddened. Yes? But that's so. That's one thing I will do today. Send out a special prayer, my thoughts to those mothers and say, it's okay. There is that freedom of will. Our children get to make their own choices. What we can do for them, regardless, is pray. Yes? Prayers work. They really do. And then we just also, as mothers, we have to accept the choices that they make. Yes? We love them regardless. But it's okay to open your mouth too and tell them off. Okay? As I said, tough love is okay. I do that with my children too. When something comes and we're going, hey, better straighten up. I don't care how old they are. Right? Yes? Okay. All right. It's okay. They should. We, for my love, right? I still, no matter how old my children are, I still have to, I still want to, not have to, I want to make sure I'm still the guidance in their lives when they need it. Yes? Yeah. So, I'm not just going to take it. Sometimes that causes some friction, so be it. Right? Yes? Yeah. Better than not say anything and then we suddenly feel guilty. Right? I should have. Why didn't I? Don't be that way. Just do. Yes? Okay. That's all I have to say today. May Heavenly Parent bless and protect you, guide you, embrace you with love. Eldridge, my dearest brother in faith, I hope all is well with you. Yes, let's keep praying. Father's prayers. They can hit you real hard, right? But always faith forward, right? Yes, with a loving heart. That's what we do. And I will talk to you all another time.